guys.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
In this week's video, we're going to kick off a new series that we're going to be starting on our channel called Tea Time. And it's essentially when we sit down with a cup of tea and we talk about real life things. And yeah, so let's get it started.
Let's do it.
In this week's Tea Time, we are going to talk about grounding and all of the benefits and how to and all of the great things about grounding. So I'll start. Now I'll start off by saying grounding has never been an easy thing for me. I feel like most of my life I've always lived half in, half out of my body, really in the etheric field, not fully present, grounded in my body. And I didn't really know what that meant for a lot of my life, and so I just kind of walked around that way, and it was super comfortable for me. I had like one little toe in this world, and the rest was out in the etheric field. So it was kind of a challenge to grasp the concept of grounding. But I feel like when I did, and I took a conscious effort to actively ground myself every day, I now find that it is easier to be fully present in my body than halfway out of my body. It's more comfortable, I feel more safe in my body. I can feel my feet again, which is awesome because I feel like I never felt my feet. Most of my life I felt like I was numb from like the waist down. So it definitely helps to be present and grounded in your body. Now, I do this a couple different ways. So every day I go outside, I put my feet on the bare earth, and I just imagine that my feet are growing roots down deep, and I imagine them going all the way down to the core, the center of the earth. And when that happens, I tie myself off, but allow enough movement so that I can walk freely on earth, but still be grounded into Mother Earth. And when I do this, I also envision my heart opening and my crown chakra opening so that source energy can come through, and it's just kind of like a clear vessel at that point. And I love imagining my heart chakra opening because I feel like I'm allowing source and Mother Earth to kind of come and connect in my heart center. This is the bridge between the two worlds, so the lower physical realm and the spiritual realm, and so it's really nice to just kind of focus on that a little bit. So that's what I do twice a day. I also like to touch trees. I love hugging trees. I love just putting my hand on trees and just kind of feeling that energy as well. And it's just honestly been one of the best things for me. Another thing that I do, and I'll just be quick about it, I try to ground myself while sitting, and I put my feet on the earth, and I can do that anywhere. I can do that at my house, I can do that on a plane, I can do that really anywhere. So that is more versatile. If I'm not able to get outside and put my feet on the earth, I just do it anywhere, and I put both of my feet on the earth, and I envision all of my energy kind of sinking down deep down and growing roots like I do outside as well. But yeah, and that's been great for me. But I'll let Michael talk about his experience with grounding because it definitely is a lot different than mine.
So I am naturally just a very grounded person. I've always been very present in my body, and that's not to say that I'm always, that way. But most of the time, I live a very grounded lifestyle. It just comes, sort of naturally to me. With kind of the planetary stuff that I was born with and all of that, it's more natural for me to be more grounded. But I do have those moments where there's a ton of stuff going on, whether I have a long list of things to do that day, or really just a crazy schedule where I can have a tendency to kind of check out, like Demi was saying, kind of check out of my body. And it's important to, remember to kind of bring myself back into a grounded state of being. And the way that I achieve that is similar to how Demi does, where I'll either go outside and I'll stand on the ground in my bare feet, and again, just kind of envision my energy going down, kind of like a circle from source through my body, down into the earth, spreading like the roots and just depositing any negative energy, any of the stuff that's unnecessary, whether it be negative or positive, just unnecessary, into Earth and thanking Earth, and just breathing into that. Another way that I achieve it is, like Demi said again, by sitting down, or even just standing and closing my eyes and taking a few minutes to just envision myself very, very planted into the earth. Grounding's really been an amazing process. It, in a very simplistic way, it allows me to check back in. It allows me to check back in and just be present again. I feel like it's so easy in today's world to live checked out, and that's not how I want to be. I want to show up every day. I want to be present every day, and I want to be in my body and experiencing as much as I can. So that's kind of my experience with grounding. And
I love that. And I honestly love when he was talking about kind of giving the earth the excess of what we don't need, and the beauty of the fact that when we do that and when we visualize all of our junk leaving our body and going into the earth, Mother Earth actually recycles it, and that's kind of the cycle of life. And so it's so amazing that we can do that. Another thing too I wanted to mention is water, and this is huge for me because I am mostly water in my chart. I'm also Pisces, as is Michael, so we're both water signs, but I live in the water. I am such a watery person. Everything about me is just water. But somebody told me a couple weeks ago that underneath every single body of water is a structure, is earth. And so earth holds and carries water. Without earth, water would just kind of be floating around. And so it's a constant reminder for me to really incorporate the earth in my water to allow me to do what Michael says, just kind of be more present and be fully functioning and safe in my body. It feels so much better to be grounded. It really does. It makes a big difference, even if you try actively grounding once a day. But Michael's chart, he has a lot of earth, and so that's why it comes a lot more naturally to him.
Right, Pisces, but all my other stuff is for the most part earth.
Earth, so, yeah, very earthy chart, which is awesome.
It comes, somewhat naturally that way.
And his rising is earth, which is cool, and my rising is water. So, and those do have a lot to play as well.
They really do.
Yeah.
So it's a cool experience. We hope you guys try it.
Yeah, and there's also, I was gonna mention, there's also some new research out there, and I'm not gonna plug it in because I haven't done it myself, but Michael's mom has told us about some research and maybe a potential documentary, and if I do find it, I will link it down below. But it talks all about like the health benefits of grounding, and they're finding now that it's good for circulation, it's good for inflammation, so it's kind of cool. So do your research, Google, grounding, and see what pops up and see if it works for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all right, guys, well, until next time, that's our video for this week. If you want to support us, subscribe, like this video.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yes, hit the notification bell so you can see when we post videos. Until next time, guys.
Yeah, until next time, thank you
all
so
right,
much.
Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's do it. So in this week's video,